throw somebody in front of the bus. So that's what she did. She grabbed y'all. Last time she tried to grab me, and I grabbed her by her throat, and then she had to go take a bath and put on makeup when I got done talking about it. So she ain't coming back to me.
Rabby, how the girl was plotting on taking somebody's nugget.
Yep.
Cause that's what's going on online right now.
Yep.
Now she's trying to drag.
She said when
You
the
and
girl
Tavia.
when the girl get drunk enough and pass out, she was gonna go on there and do stuff. And then so when it first came out, TV Head put it out. And you know, TV Head, well, I don't know how y'all feel about him, but he don't be
You
always
talking about
telling
like
the
a
truth.
year ago?
Yeah, that was like last year. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, TV Head, you got to quit. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's like, oh, well, you know, I don't know, because it came from him. But then when the girl started talking about it, which Blaze can't pronounce that girl name, and when it was talking about it, it's
Yeah.
Como se llama, not Coco se llama. It's Como se llama. How do you say your name? Como se llama, not Coco. He said Coco se llama. Look, I can't go down the Riri Road Chronicles today. I'm finna go get my big old spit back in the shower.
Go and
I
take
ain't
your
going
shower.
down. I'm not going down the Riri.
I'm just saying, like, y'all ain't seen Rabby. Y'all ain't seen Rabby. Y'all ain't seen Cuban Delight and none of this shit. And out of nowhere, Miss I'm a baddie in real life. built like somebody put a bunch of lumpy mashed potatoes in a Ziploc bag and squeezed the shit out of it. Anyway, she on the live with a Crash Helmet, and he on there talking cursive, and then she's just like, "Oh, I had this about Cuban Delight, but I didn't drop it." Like what?
What you had? What did she have?
I don't know, and it really she then turned around and said something about Cuban Delight was defending her in DMs or something, and I'm like, you do know that she'll show her messages, right?
The whole thing.
And I promise you 1,000%.
And if she was, it doesn't matter, because it might have been something that she thought you were right on, but she ain't never gonna go
Or
after
not.
DJ. Cuban ain't had no reason to go after DJ.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody tried to defend her in no DMs. Twin didn't already drop the messages. She was in there telling her to go fix her face or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they won't never friendly.
Yeah, I would
I don't know what
imagine that.
Riri and Ray was talking about.
I would imagine that Ray to fix a whole house smell like dandruff. Just assortment of dandruff. Cat dandruff, dog dandruff, her dandruff, back dandruff, skin dandruff, just an assortment of dandruff.
And she talking about palm colored people. Did she forget that old fucking backwood Cletus white dude that she hugging up on in that picture?
She palm colored people.
That
Like,
That killed me when somebody that can pass for semen colored or clear sit around and talk about somebody's color. Like that's a fixation of hers, because she came after Petty Row color. She comes after people color frequently, but baby, you translucent. You
And she has
translucent.
a fucking a tendency to call dark skinned women monkeys.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying though, it's weird that seeing all these motherfuckers that love the light bright and white always got something to say about somebody's complexion or trying to call somebody white or something. Like, y'all love them crackers with your soup. Stop playing on this app.
She the color of a wicker basket. That's all I'm saying. Like, girl, go sit your non-3-dimensional face having self down. It's like she in a skin suit. Like, I don't know. I'm waiting for her to go up under her neck and peel that suit, that face off, and she be like a lizard person under there, or Trump. I don't know which one. She gonna be some Netanyahu. I don't know who she is under there, but that ain't no regular black woman. That's she's diabolical. That's all I can say. All right, let me go hop in this shower because now my back itching. All right, Rabby, good seeing you, man. I'm gone, y'all.
But no, she didn't say she was a baddie.
She did. She said, "I'm a baddie in real life." And I almost threw my phone. I stopped listening and everything at that point. I said, if we just go sit here and tell fucking lies, you know what I'm saying?
No, you fucking lying.
Talking about people being catfishes, and you got a picture up. You don't even look good in that picture, but you think you do. I guess that's all that matters. And you catfishing, because we all have seen you without anything on, and that shit is. Anyway, I just don't understand the point of people bringing up Cuban Delight when she was not saying shit to nobody, not bothering nobody, not involved in nothing, not doing nothing, and then when she don't respond, they continue to press the issue. And then when somebody do respond, now all of a sudden, y'all don't know me. I'm a victim. Like, fuck all that shit.
Facts. You always popping heavy, spicy shit, and then when somebody approach you, then I ain't do nothing. Like, fuck out of here. Cut the cap. But she in PA and something in that water out there.
And I don't understand how somebody with 40 pounds of makeup talking about people's looks that 9 times out of 10 go all natural and beat them on their worst day. Like, I don't understand that shit sometimes.
Yes. I gotta hit my computer to act like
In
I'm
the
working.
grand scheme of things, all that's irrelevant. Like, Rita Fixer all up in everybody's business. The only business we want to know about is why you manipulated and convinced your daughter to go commit a felonious assault at that school. And then you watched her get stomped out. You watched your own kid get beat the fuck up. That would never, ever happen around me. I don't care what anyone got to say about it either. I protect my kid by any means necessary. I don't care who it is.
Clearly, the bitch got mental health issues. It is
And
quite
then,
evident.
and then she
Obvious.
turned around after watching her kid get beat up. Her kid got charged with the assault because that's what it was. You just took your kid up to the school to throw a drink in people's faces. You know what I'm saying? So your kid get charged and all of a sudden you saying everybody being racist about it. That was not racially motivated.
Simply.
The only victim you are is a victim of your own stupidity.
And I have all boys, and my son's got plenty of fights. And if I seen some shit, we was all getting it shaken.
Right. I don't play none of that.
You ain't even at least pinch a bitch.
And if they kids, I mean, I got kids. There's all kind of kids around.
8 to 80.
They take up for each other too. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you fuck with one of my kids over here, and then you got like 10 other kids come around the block and just stomp your ass out. That's on you. But
Yeah,
you know,
you called this Ray. You wanted attention, Ray. You got the attention you wanted, Ray.
what's good, Joe, in the comments? Sorry, I ain't been reading them. But yeah, like I don't understand none of that shit. Why? Just why? Like, why do you keep bringing people up, Ray? Why do you keep mentioning people names? And then when anybody got something to say, it's always, y'all don't know me. And then you talk tough. You'll never put your hands on me because you gonna hide in the bathroom and call the police. We not stupid. I don't need to know you personally to know your type. There's a million, there's 100,000 yous running around this planet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh shit. Hold on, I got a work call. Hello? You just called. This Miss Turner. All right, hold on 1 second.
and the weirdest thing was when she come up in the box, she talking about Tavia. You don't know how to say Tavia? Hell, even the people that get around be like Tavia. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to, I don't know, humble yourselves. I'm just done with all the weirdo stuff. And then you had Sobe up in the box. Didn't Sobe just get dragged? Didn't I just have to drag him? Because him and Blaze tried to run their mouth and got embarrassed for hating on me for paying bills and taking care of my house and raising my kid and raising other kids. And I was like, y'all mad at me for being a man? You know what I'm saying? And then Sobe said something about somebody scamming and using.
I'm a interim manager.
Mute yourself, Tay. But so then he said something about somebody scamming disability checks. So I just, played how him and his friend group was actually scamming with a friend who gets a disability check. You know what I'm saying? So what does he do in return? He goes over after a black woman that passed away recently. Like, that's weird. Why? That don't even make no sense. You arguing with a grown man. You arguing with a Middle Eastern man. Why would you target a black woman? In that context and manner, like, ain't had nothing to do with it. Ain't had nothing to do with me. Ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you wanted to take your video down because I fucking roasted everything about you. And I'm not done yet. And you ain't gonna do nothing about it. Make videos, get up on TikTok, breathe heavy, run your mouth a little bit. You don't want these problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I ain't done picking on you yet for that one. And I won't even go bully you until you did that. Ain't that something? Yeah, Petty Auntie. That's what he did. He posted a video and said that it was karma. And I was like, okay.
My bad.
Next time I'm in Maryland and he fly out 1,100 miles to Miami, I'm gonna have karma if I knock on that door and hit whoever answer it. Will it be Roderick? Will it be your mom? Who knows? Who knows? We'll call it karma. And all these motherfuckers is gonna do is run their mouth, get walked down because they got hoe in them, and then call the police. That's it. That's it. That's the message. All they gonna do is run their mouth online, get walked down in person, hide and call the police, and then go back to popping shit. I got news for you though. I got news for y'all though. Even Big Brother gotta blink sometimes.
I don't get it. Like, deal with your other shit that you got going on this app. Leave people alone. Wasn't nobody even talking about you, thinking about you people. Like, we tired of this bull crap. All you gonna do is run your mouth, make videos. Ain't nobody gonna like press nobody or come see nobody. So leave the shit alone, especially over here. Like, don't nobody care.
Right, like stop mentioning people because then those people are eventually gonna respond or you gonna piss someone off around them, and at that point you did it to yourself. What Dirk say? He ain't do it, but he still said fuck him, so he did it to himself. That's it. You gonna be hanging out with the ops and catch a stray because you want to co-sign some goofy shit they saying, and then turn around and be like, I ain't do nothing to nobody. I ain't never did nobody no nothing. And I also want to point out, Blaze, quit saying everybody part of the motherfucking fold, because you literally said that the girl that's with the white girl that's with the one lady, the Fox or whatever, they was part of the Fuck Rabby coalition. There is no way in hell they was part of the fold. Like, y'all got to stop trying to group people together and going out your way to fucking cause problems with people and saying stupid shit and summoning this smoke when you know your lungs is too weak for it. The one white girl, the apartheid baby from South Africa. What's her name? Nuggets?
Oh God.
I think that's her name. But anyway, he said they was part of the fold, and I'm like, can't neither one of them stand me. Y'all got to quit doing all that goofy shit. Everything a conspiracy. Everything a fucking conspiracy. What y'all need to do, what they all in their 40s and 50s and all that shit, right? What they need to do is get together and brainstorm ideas to get that 40-year-old man bitch out of his mama's apartment in Maryland and to pay those delinquent taxes on their house. I just want to point this out until somebody get it. Understand the assignment, y'all. Don't miss the message. A deceased woman, Mary Woods, has been on that deed for 12 years. That's real estate fraud. Those in the back, just letting y'all know, there's real estate fraud. I don't tell on nobody, but you know what I'm saying? I can't stop the telephones. Anyway, like they need to come together and brainstorm ideas on how to win at life. Like y'all were 40 and 50, you're past your prime, and y'all ain't done shit with your life. All Sobe ever did with his life is become an advertisement in a lawyer's story so he can try to help other people who get drunk and cause car wrecks. That's crazy. You were the poster child for let me defend you if you get drunk and pass out on the Beltway at 5 in the morning on a Monday. Who the fuck passed out drunk on a Monday at 5 in the morning on the Beltway? No, the house ain't up for auction yet. Pennsylvania, well, Philly's got different property ordinances than the state does, but you gotta wait till they file the levy on it till the delinquent taxes reach a certain amount. But because the house ain't worth shit, the property taxes ain't that high. That's what I be telling them. I pay more in my motherfucking phone bill than they do for their property taxes. Like, and that shit ain't even relevant. That shit is not even relevant. Talking about if you disabled, how you make money, you scam on TikTok. Can someone please point me out where I've made GoFundMe's or fucking asked for donations and cash apps outside of saying, hey, my birthday's coming up. You know what I'm saying? Or any of that?
What's on the docket?
Something about Mary Wood's house.
Oh shit.
I'm just saying you can't have a deceased person on that deed for longer than 12 months after they're deceased. You have to file the paperwork. They never did. That's 11 years of real estate fraud. Hint, hint, anybody?
Because nobody call the police over here. I had to call the police on a person one time. It was because of this TikTok shit. And I had to get on the phone with somebody and like cry because I do not like going to the police. I don't like the fucking police. But the weirdo was trying to pinpoint my location and putting shit on the internet.
Oh, you don't even got to go to the police. So you don't even contact the state property management. You contact the the city property management. Just FYI, allegedly, for anyone wanting to know. And so Crash Helmet's not even on the deed, but Sharita is, so it won't necessarily get him, but she could get in a lot of trouble and lose everything, and in turn he loses everything because he's a leech. So that might actually give her the strength this time to be like, you know what, I don't need a live-in babysitter anymore, and she might go on about her business. But yeah, him and Sobe tried to come for me on a post where, somebody was like, hey, this motherfucker pays the bills, he cooks, he cleans, takes care of the kids, all that. Do y'all consider that a job? Because, at this point, I sold my construction company. I'm fucking disabled and resting and relaxing and building equity up on my house. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everything taken care of, I'll make sure of it, right? So Blaze was like, cooking and cleaning is right up your alley. And I'm like, bitch, we remember that bathroom, right? You had duty on the bathroom, on the shower wall at like chest height. What was you doing in there with duty near your chin? Talking about it was my week to clean, and the motherfucking trash can beside the toilet ain't been clean in fucking 25 years. Like, you got that shit with the house and ain't touched it since. And as far as cooking, Blaze, why don't you tell everybody where you got your name from? Blaze Pizza in Philly, right down the road, 2 blocks away from you. They even have the same little flame logo that you use. I have all of it. And you talking about somebody cooking. Look, you couldn't even be trusted to cook. Your wife had to leave the pizza money with the oldest kid, and she had to walk 2 blocks to the pizza place. You claim you live in a bad neighborhood. She had to walk 2 blocks to the pizza place to get pizza and then 2 blocks back to feed the other kids because you couldn't cook a fucking bowl of cereal. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all hate on men for being men? What you mad for? Kensington crackhead right there. Built different. And ready to fix it? How about you stop fixing your fucking weird ass face to talk shit about people when ain't nobody even focused on you or worried about you? We know you want attention. Go get it elsewhere. Go get your kid beat up again like you did before. Go run for office and get fucking 3 votes and then cry about it and be like, everyone hates me. There's a reason why, probably. And don't ever just tell some blatant ass lies like I'm a baddie in real life. Stop it. You stop it. People are mean on here. Sometimes. I'm just saying, motherfuckers keep knocking on the devil door, and when he answer, they're like, oh my God, it's Satan. Who did you expect? Gandhi? Fucking Mother Teresa?
The girl got mental health issues. T. I promise you, she got mental health. She got a mental health disorder that is not being medicated.
Look, if they would pay attention when they in the box with Crash Helmet up there, he subliminally be trying to make them humble themselves. Remember when Alicia came out and said she was a baddie? He was like, he made them noises and shit. When Polisa did it, Blaze was like, remember he said, he hit that long ass, and when Ray the Fixer said it, Blaze just went completely quiet. He ain't co-signing or nothing. Listen, he was trying to tell you, like, don't say that. That's not a good look, and you don't look good. Is
this the right?
I wonder what would happen if we all attended the same event. Rabby's gonna throw a chair and that's it. We all know what happens when a chair come out at an event.
Okay. That's some people.
I'm just gonna pick up the chair and launch that shit in the middle of a crowd. Whoever walks away, walks away.
That part.
But no, ain't none of them bold. Look, I had one of them call the police on me and I wasn't even in his city. I was in a whole nother city. Another one knew I was coming to his city, and his area, and flew 1,100 miles away 3 days before I got there. He knew 3 weeks prior, and then turned around and said, oh, but didn't I just take a trip on a whim? Yeah, you did. You took that trip on a whim because you knew it was getting to be that time. And because Rabby's not like y'all, and I don't attack women, I didn't knock on that door. Because I wasn't sure if your little brother was home, because I'd have beat his ass. He a grown man. But next time, since you like to disrespect kids and women and go after deceased women and everything else, and it's all karma, maybe the universe got to deliver some karma to your moms. Remember how you threatened my kid? I'm about that action. Lights, camera, cut. You know what I suggest people do is go back to playing them games with whoever the fuck let you play them with them, And stop trying to come in this arcade because I'm all out of quarters.
Man, I'm just enough is enough. Leave people alone.
That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to chill and just enjoy life.
Right, ain't nobody thinking about y'all weirdos. Y'all want attention and notoriety on a fucking app that is never gonna get you paid. So leave people alone.
Here in the next week, I'm gonna have a fucking swimming pool installed in my yard, and that's where I'm gonna be at the rest of this summer. If y'all need me, I'll be on my floaty with my flippy floppies.
Keep talking, Rabby. Let me write this note.
All right, but yeah, I'm gonna be in my flippy floppies in my pool. I don't know what they doing. They always calling somebody broke. Y'all still going to the public pool and swimming in kid piss. Stop playing with me. That's right, T. They only call for Cuban when she's quiet and not in the mess, and that's because they need her, right? Because they know if they make a false statement, she gonna drop receipts, and it's always gonna be receipts they don't have. I do have a southern draw, and I am from Southeast DC. I live in VA. My pops was from the islands, and my mom was from the South. So, my adopted family, so I grew up around their accents and shit. I'm guessing that's what gave it to me. Yeah, half the people in my old neighborhood, though, they have a southern drawl, too. Some of them sound like they from fucking Atlanta sometimes. Oh no, I was pinpointing because I don't care where they go. Ain't none of my motherfucking haters going to Southeast DC and asking anybody I grew up around anything about me. You ever seen a ventilation system in a human's body? Shit, I'd be out near Rich City now. Richmond, my second home. Motherfuckers was like, you live here, why don't you move? Okay. We can go to my old hood. Now nobody want to meet up. Why not? You don't like them ski masks and duct tape, huh? But that's all, man. We just trying to live our lives. Enjoy our motherfucking selves. Right, let me play my...
And Ray, you just a weirdo that tried to tag in on this shit because you want attention on this fucking app and nobody cares about you.
Right, like raideen, go find a better campaign strategy next time so you ain't got to vote for yourself twice. I'm just saying, you can't get up on here and be like, my accolades is I ran for office and it was local and ain't nobody vote for you. That's crazy. I watched a felon get more votes in a fucking county in Virginia running for sheriff. He was a felon. How is he supposed to be the sheriff? You can't even be inside around the guns, bro. That dude got like a stack. I was like, who voted for this dude?
That part.
That's crazy. Hell, that one dude that was in West Virginia in prison, the one with the mugshot that had the bright blue eyes or whatever. Remember that when Trump and Hillary was running for president? There was that one dude, he was all tatted up. He had the bright blue eyes and he was locked up and his mugshot went viral and everyone thought he was hot or whatever. And somebody wrote him in on the ballot for president. He got like 15,000 votes. I was like, damn.
Oh shit.
How would dude in prison get more votes for president than you did for a local election? And we didn't even know who he was up till a week before.
Like she a weirdo. She wanna be somebody and TikTok ain't the place to give you that, dude. And fucking with people you don't know or putting lies on people you don't know is not gonna help you.
Well, that's what me and Twin be talking about in her lives, like how echo chambers create these kind of environments where people really think they have celebrity status because you got some followers on TikTok. Most of your followers is bots. 99% of them don't really give a shit about your content.
Yes, the heifer had the nerve to say, you only got 2K followers, bitch. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn followers. I'm not a content creator. I am a bitch that would address you when the need is great.
I went from like 12,000 followers to fucking over 42,000 followers in a couple months for taking down big creators that were doing shiesty shit. But like that don't mean nothing to me. That page been gone. I don't want no followers. I really don't. I don't want no spotlight or nothing. People just like me because I'm me and I can't help that.
What I've noticed is that the people that align themselves with Blaze are special needs.
They are.
So we got the small bus crew linking and sinking, and now they didn't added another student. And I can't be one of your 7 teachers in 3 student situation. So what you need to do is find you something else to play with and other people to play with, because like Buki, you got bigger problems like expired makeup foundation, like drawing your eyebrows correctly. Like if
No, hold on, because she said she was telling Sobe along the lines of, people make mistakes, but at least you owned up to yours. Romelio James did not own up to killing that man. He said that he never killed anybody, right? Mm-hmm. And then he said it was that man's fault because he ran into him. How is a truck driver going to work, doing his job at 5 o'clock in the morning on a Monday, who swerved to miss the car that he didn't see coming around the turn on the Beltway, just so he didn't kill the person in that car, ended up taking his own life? How was he at fault for that? Like, he saved your life, bruh. And you said, well, that's his fault. He ran into me. Like, you weren't passed out on the Beltway, drunk in the middle of the active lane. And that's why you an advertisement on a fucking lawyer's page right now. That's all you've done with your life. That's your celebrity status. Look at this dumbass alcoholic and how he killed somebody. Congratulations. You played yourself. Another one. Ray, you have not done anything but been in the newspaper because you got your kid's ass whooped and you tried to run for office and it failed horribly. Horribly. Blaze, you was in the news because a pipe busted in front of your house and the steps were frozen and you allowed your kid to fall down the steps and you thought it would be funny to make fun of that on the news. That's all y'all have ever done with y'all's lives. That's crazy. That y'all's extending your celebrity status. And y'all hating on people that's been on the news because they went and fought with the school board to stop charter schools from coming in because they were trying to gentrify inner cities and bring charter schools in and deny black students access to them. Y'all trying to attack people who went to a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles by their damn self and stood 10K on 10 toes in front of a whole fucking crowd full of racist white people. Because they were trying to hurt a black-owned business over a mask mandate.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be out here disrespecting people that be out here in real government meetings, not no motherfucking, open city hall type shit, and real government meetings doing real shit to try to make the world a little less shitty than when we entered it. And the only thing y'all have ever done with y'all's life is be part of the fucking statistics. That's it.
Welcome back, Aquarius. Man, I'm just tired of these damn weirdos. Find you something else better to do. Like, you're not gonna be popping off of TikTok. Like, you're not gonna make it, Ray, causing stuff on TikTok. Go outside your house and do some things that are conducive to not only
isn't Ray a Christian, Tay?
but getting your shit together. She a what?
Isn't she a Christian? Does she talk about God and forgiveness and all that? So, hey, raideen, I'm going to need you to do me a favor. Go look in your Bible, right? And look up the 6 things that God does not like and the 7 things he doth disdain.
Right.
And tell me you don't fit at least 6 of those. And that your friend group ain't all 7.
That part.
And then to sit here and talk about people culturally appropriating Christianity came from my people. What the fuck you mean?
They're not ready for that. Where the fuck are you? Okay, I gotta find you.
Like shit.
What am I looking for? Who am I looking for?
No, that's what it says, Miss Press. It said there's 6 things he detests and 7 that he doth disdain. And I'm just saying, a lot of y'all motherfuckers on TikTok, y'all fit the category of all 7 of those sometimes. Y'all the false prophets they was talking about, I guess. Since everybody want to be religious now.
For facts. Where the fuck are you, mister?
All these motherfuckers be on here talking about I'm a Christian. Where you at every Sunday? TikTok ain't church.
Because she shall be in the house. In the goddamn house, in the house.
Well, even if we exclude the Coptics, right? Mm-hmm. Even if you exclude them, it's still all of his followers were from regions over there. Nazareth, Bethlehem, Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? That Christianity means follower of Christ. Right? It means one who listens to the teachings of Jesus. Where was Jesus from? Because I know he was born in Bethlehem, but he was from where? Nazareth, which was what? Rome-controlled Palestine at the time, but it's always still been that same area. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Yes, Coptic Christians are for the Coptic Arab Christians are linked to Palestinians. That's the thing, and people forget this. Islam, Judaism, and Christianity are all linked to the Palestinians. I know that Hebrews originally came from Iraq, but where did Abraham go and live as a foreigner? It says so in Genesis, chapter 22, I believe, or 21. It's like verse 34. You know what I'm saying? So Abraham came from Iraq, ended up in Palestine. And then after that is when Judaism became a thing. So either way, both of those are still right there in that same area. Christianity, I like I said, I mean, the guy was from Nazareth. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell nobody else about that one. And we all know about Islam. And if you read the Tanakh, right, which is the Jewish holy book, everyone says Torah, but that's only the first 5 books, and it's the books of Moses. But the actual Tanakh, if you read it, even in the Torah, even in the Old Testament of the Bible, Deuteronomy, right, it mentions 3 prophets that come from Mount Sinai. Where the fuck is Mount Sinai? They're fighting over it right now over there. It's in the area of the Sinai Desert is in the area over there near Egypt.
Shit.
Right? So we have, and it's, you know, Israel be dropping off the Palestinians in the Sinai Desert too. After they torture them and break their legs, they just leave them out there to starve. But yeah, so 3 prophets came from Sinai. The first one brought the law of God, Moses. He had the 10 commandments. We're not dumb. We know that. The second one was risen from them as one of them to lead them to God. And what was Jesus? He was born of who? They always say he's the king of the Jews, right? Even though he was in the synagogues at 12 teaching rabbis that what they were teaching was wrong. And then he flipped the stone tables in the temple. And you know, he never referred to himself as an Israelite. But either way, he was born of that region, of those people. Moses came from Ethiopia. Okay. Yes, he was black. So was his granddaddy. I believe Aaron was black too.
So was Solomon.
So we have Moses from Ethiopia, who was the first prophet. We had Jesus from Nazareth, who was the second prophet. And then it says the third prophet would come from the region, and he would be carrying a fiery new law in his right hand. Now, if the Old Testament, if the Tanakh, if the Torah was written thousands of years, 1,000 years or whatever before Islam ever existed, why would they talk about the region where Muhammad came from